Alright, this is our caravan. Let's give you guys a tour. It's got a outdoor awning, check it out. So when you set up at camp, put this bad boy out. We got some undercover shelter, which is awesome. Got 2 gas bottles, which are properly rigged up by a licensed gas fitter, so that's another good bonus. Power output on the outside of the van, that's also really good. Again, there's just so many good things about this van, it's really well thought out. Spare tyre on the back. This here is where you empty your waste. Right here is where you fill up the water, so you've got 2 90-litre water tanks. So you've got heaps of water on board. This is where you plug in your power. We've got an actual queen size bed, not a caravan queen size bed, an actual queen size mattress. I had to modify the frame just to fit this bad boy. Well worth the trouble. I had to make the bed frame itself just a little bit longer. Not that you can really tell, but this part here slides in and out, and we just extended it. So now it fits a full queen size bed. And to support the bit that overhangs, we just bought this little cabinet here, just from Kmart. Was it Kmart?
Around the bed we're going to put a overhead side hanging space. We've got a little personal drawer, which is really long, fits a lot of his things. And the little cupboard here, which is just cute, small, hidden, tuck away spot. Underneath the bed there's an extra drawer, which is great use of space as well. It's quite deep.
Natural lighting, love it, so good. Pop her up, get in some air. How good's that? Fresh air. As well as that, aircon, hot and cold, does it both, gets icy cold. At the moment, we pretty well have it running all the time because it's hot as at Amber's mum and dad's house.
The radio here plays music, CD, medicines. We've got this little storage up here, which is for all of our controls. So it's away but accessible.
So up there we have like our pump switch, whether you're on car power or 12 volt. The hot water for gas as well. Little indicator to tell you how much water we've got, and then like a bus there for all your fuses on the 12 volt stuff.
We love how much storage space this caravan has. Pretty much everything we had in our house has fit pretty well. We've got all of the top bit here. We mainly use it for clothes. We've even got room still. Before you go, we've got underneath the couches as well. This is going to be for study. I'll have a lot of books and things to put in there. And electronics, just down here.
Yeah.
Fits a lot.
And even underneath the table, there's 2 little shelves there behind that cabinet thing. Apparently you can flip this table up, put the cushions down in between, and then it becomes like an extra bed. So that's another awesome feature. On every window, it's got shutters, a window, and a fly screen. Awesome design, can't ask for any more than that. Little reading lights, another awesome feature there. Having the power points around the van. We've got our little Google Home. We've got a Wi-Fi modem. So we have internet in our van just like a normal house, which is something that you take for granted in the house, but a house on wheels, having that, so good. Smart TV, 32 inch. From bed, this thing looks huge. Another luxury, having that, it's so good. Cooktop here, just move this out of the way. Bit of an art to it, gotta move that there. So, cooktop, 3 gas burners and 1 electric, so you don't have to use gas, which is awesome, but most of the time if you're off grid you'd be using gas because you don't want to use your battery power. Having a grill, almost a full size oven, well, like a pretty generous size oven. Not all caravans have that, and then if you're looking at like a van build that you've fitted out, you're definitely not going to have that, so that's awesome. Water filter, normal tap, hot and cold water, something else that you just assume you're going to have because you have that in a house, but in a van, again, that's like a super luxury. And when you buy one of these, a concept caravan, it comes with all these things already done. So like for a beginner like us, just awesome, that convenience, it's already done. Still have like a decent amount of bench space. This is my chopping board from this morning, my raisin toast crumbs where I didn't clean up. Kettle, toaster, knife block, fruit basket, microwave, everything that you'd have in a normal house. Cutlery drawer, real generous size cutlery drawer. All your cooking utensils fit there too, coffees and sugar and teas. Pretty much everything in a normal kitchen that you would have fits in this van. Didn't really have to sacrifice anything. Oh, that's from traveling. This little matting stuff is really handy, rubber mat when you're traveling. That's another feature about a caravan, and not all caravans have it, but the decent caravans will have like a handle, and they have like a little magnetic latch that helps keep it shut. But a little extra thing is these pushers. So you lock that in, and now it can't come open. So when you're driving all the bumps, it's just like a little added security. Awesome feature. The fridge is absolutely huge, as you can see. Like, pretty well full-size freezer. Don't know how big it actually is, but it's big. It's really big fridge. Also real generous size, fits everything you need for a week. It's a Dometic. Trying to see how big it is here. 186 liters right there. That thing is huge. And also these things come as a 3-in-1, so you can have it running off battery power when you're off grid. You can have it off 240, which is what we are right now. If the power cuts out, she'll automatically flick over to gas. So when you're off grid, I recommend gas. On your battery, it draws 40 amps per hour because it is quite a big fridge. They're not really efficient, but when you're traveling, you're gonna have to use your batteries, so solar setup on the roof is probably gonna be your friend. Into our ensuite, we have a door which is locked, I guess, right now. It's got little locks on it, so when you're traveling it doesn't slide open, but you can shut the door, which is awesome. A little bit of privacy. We've got an actual toilet, which is awesome, and it's got a tank underneath, which is really easily accessible. You don't get any nasty smells or anything as long as you shut the little latch. Open and close that whenever you're going. If you shut that, you're not going to get any smells through your caravan. Make sure you open it before you pee. I heard a funny story on the weekend. Amber's Nan and Pop went camping and they got a caravan as well. They used it for the first time, and I think Amber's Nan went to the bathroom like 3 or 4 times, and then the next time she went to flush it, the whole thing overflowed, and their brand new caravan, they just had pee running all through it because they forgot to open the hatch. They didn't even know it had a hatch. And yeah, it was a really funny story. They just had no idea how it works. It seems to be a thing when you buy a caravan, you just like spend all your time looking at it, and if it's a private sale, you forget to ask them about how everything works. And I think you really need to do that. You need to spend the time, even if you end up spending a couple hours there, to figure out how everything works, because otherwise you're just going to have so many hassles, and you'll thank me later for it. So when I come home for the day, I just take off my clothes, put them straight into the wash basket. Underneath there we actually have a washing machine. It is quite small, but nonetheless, if we need it, we have a washing machine. Dyson too, makes cleaning the van real easy. Sorry for my bad filming. Voila, little washing machine, something sick. The sink set up. Whoa, where am I? There we go. Whoa, it's not a very good angle, is it? There we go. Sink set up. Awesome. It's actually porcelain, so it almost feels like you're in a normal house. Big old mirror, good lighting, all the lights to choose from. It's actually got way too many lights in here for like a little bathroom. Crazy. 3 different sets of lights. All your drawers and cupboard space under there. Heaps of space. Emma's got all of her makeup here, and still got room. Yeah, show us the shower.
It's pretty good, pretty big. I'm not mad about it.
So it's not big enough for the both of us, but it is big enough for me to stand up in.
Just.
No, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", and I fit in here fine. It's pretty good apart compared to some other caravans, and I'll be like doing
Washy.